Hey, it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. So today we're going to do a quick shop haul that I got at the ceramic store and an estate sale. And then I think we're going to work on a little bit of underglazing, just because I have so much. I have so much underglazing to do. I think we can hopefully do that without getting confused. um, so that's what we have planned for today. And after the little shop haul, I'll show you the underglazing that I did over the weekend. I have about seven pieces that were underglazed. Of course, I still need to glaze them. But right now I can show you what I have. So let's do a little shop haul. So I got this little, it's just like a plastic cutter for making they specifically had some that were for tile making. They have other shapes like ovals, circles, and whatever, but I thought this would be really useful for making different things. I think this outer one would probably be really good for when I want to make underglazed test tiles, or just having something that has a pretty reliable right angle, whatever. And then we have some different sizes. I might even make use these for making test tiles. I think this one would be a good one if I cut it in half to make two test tiles. And then I'd have to make the bases separately if I wanted to do them hand built. I probably should just wheel throw them. But I don't know, I just kind of felt like it would be a good little tool to have. And then I bought some I guess these are underglazes, the Stroke and Coat. I really haven't used these very much, so I don't really know, but the colors just look so nice on the tests. So I got Honeydew List, and then I also have Limelight. I just thought these looked really pretty. So apparently, Stroke and Coat, you don't have to put a clear glaze on top of them. They will come out glossy, but you can put the clear glaze on top of them if it's kind of just part of your design. It shouldn't affect it. So I think that's really interesting about these underglaze colors. Usually underglazes will turn out matte if you don't put a clear glaze on top of it. So these are pretty interesting. And yeah, they'll just have to go in with my next batch of testing out underglaze colors to see how they turn out. I am super excited. I finally got a bottle of Amico's Supernova. This is part of their new Cosmos series. They have I think four other ones, but this is the lightest one. The other ones are pretty dark and don't really go with the kind of work that I make. A lot of my work is just kind of more bright, colorful glazes. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. All of them have kind of a pearlescent type of look to them. And they're kind of I think they're sort of a crystal glaze. But I'm pretty sure that you don't have to do any kind of special firing to get this that crystal effect. Normally with crystal glazes, you're supposed to do I don't know, I think it's a slow cool or something, but because I don't run the kiln that I put my stuff in, I bring it to a studio, I can't just like tell them like, hey, can you guys like can you guys just like do a different kind of firing for my stuff? Like I can't do that. But hopefully we can get like a really nice crystal look with this. I'm really excited to try this out. So I think I'm just gonna, even though I don't have like any test towels, I think I'm just gonna like throw it on something and see how it looks. Some random thing. I was really interested to see that I am pretty sure this is like a new line that Speedball is offering, like mid-range glazes. I'm pretty sure that's new. I don't think I've seen them at Georgie's before. They didn't have test tiles of all of them, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're pretty new. I have no idea how this is going to go. I have heard some people kind of knock Speedball, referring to them like that their underglazes are not very high quality. I don't really know what that means. I've just heard people say that, like maybe like once or something on like Reddit, but I don't know. I'm really interested to see how this looks. And I don't know. I hope it's a really pretty purple color. That's kind of what I'm getting from at least the picture, but who knows what it will look like on my clays. But I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I can't stop myself from buying random glazes on a whim when I go to the store. But luckily, I only got a couple this time. And I'm also trying out, luckily Georgie's sells these very small containers. You can see like how much smaller it is, just to like test them out and see how they look. This was 16, but pints can go between like, they're usually about 20 or so, and then this is like 8 or 9. So it's not so bad if you're just trying to test it out and see if you like it. I thought this was a really interesting glaze in a combination with something else. So like this was on top of it, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So I'm really excited to try this one out and see how it looks. This is Vanilla Cream Matte. And yeah. And okay, last thing I got at the ceramic store was some, what do you call this? Mica powder? No, it's not mica powder. No, that's definitely not the word. Mica's like totally different. Okay, I'm totally blanking. I can't remember what it's called, but you can like put this in, you can make like a wash with it. I think that's just adding it to water, but I got this one. It is like a pink color. And I'm going to add it to my fairly white clay body, and I don't know, I'm just really interested to see how that will look. I don't know, I just kind of like interested to test these out. This was like $5 for this 1 ounce, so I mean, I feel like that's not so bad. And typically with insert name here, powders, you only put in like a little bit. Like generally it's like a little bit goes a long way. So I'm really excited to try this out. I love like just very light colors, so I'm not even planning on putting a ton in. Maybe it's like 1%. Typically these things you don't put in more than like, I think 5% or something. It really is a little bit goes a long way. So I'm planning on putting this into some of my clay and seeing how it turns out. Maybe make like some cute little plates or something. Yeah, just, I don't know. I just kind of bought this on a whim because I've been staring at it, and I don't know, just kind of like, I've been interested in it. asked me if I was gonna put it in clay or the glaze, so I guess you can put it in your glaze, but I really don't have any idea about that. So yeah, there's like different things you can do with this. What is the word? I'm completely blanking on the word. Nope, I don't think it's gonna come to me. I'm sorry. But there it is. Or I don't know, I'll put it over there. And then at the estate sale, I got some neato things. Really not that crazy. I got this little template for $1. And I don't know, I think this will help, like, especially with like underglazing. Like if I wanted like a perfectly round like eye or something. We have like quite a few sizes in here. And it's really nice that it even like tells you like how big it is. So I think this will be pretty helpful. Could also use it for like cutting out certain size pieces out of like a slab, I guess, if I really wanted to do that. And then I think the last thing I got is this. It's not that big. It's just like a mat. The person at the estate sale was like into sewing, so that's kind of like what this is. But I was thinking if I wanted to do like slab building, I could put the slab down on here and then like take either just a straight edge or like a ruler and then just kind of line it up to different things. And like, I don't know, I think I'm just kind of, I haven't done this, but like I'm just thinking that this will work. Or if I needed to cut it at like a 30-degree angle, 45-degree, like I could do that too. I don't know, I'm just thinking this could be useful. And it was only $15, which didn't seem too bad. I think these kinds of like cutting mats and stuff can go pretty expensive, as far as I know, but that's just kind of like a general thought that I have. I think they are. So that is our shop haul, for, like this past weekend that I got. I think that's it. I really just kind of like dispersed all the things everywhere. Yeah. And then, just real quick, I'll show you what I've underglazed. Or maybe I should move this stuff. I'll just move this real quick. It was very like, not quite rainy, but it was just very like overcast and kind of dreary this weekend. So I would have liked to have like done more things, but I don't know, it was just like pretty chilly and just not very nice out. Okay, so I've got the Pop-Tarts are done, and here they are. As probably most of you will know, underglaze is a lot lighter than what it's going to turn out as. So once we get this glazed and fired, it is going to look pretty different. I'm really just guessing at and just hoping that the colors turn out nice. The like frosting color in the back is like a 50-50 mix of two of my pinks, so I don't really know how it's going to look. I'm just like guessing and hoping that they turn out nice. They're pretty cute at the moment. We've got some cowboy boots. I showed this one on the last stream. It's pretty light, but we have a white boot with some like pink cow spots. I feel like that's not the right word. I don't know. We've got this cool boot. This one took me forever because for the, so this is pink and then this is going to be red. For the red design, I put down my wax off. Is that what it's called? Just, yes, the wax off. Because that means you're going to peel it off before firing. So I put the wax down where it is red, and then I coated with the pink, and then I was like, okay, perfect, time to take the wax off. And I guess I put on like way too thin, and it was a major struggle. So hopefully when we fire this, it's going to be okay. I have no idea what's gonna happen if there is wax still in here. Hopefully it's not so bad, but you are supposed to take it off. Unlike wax on is purple, and it's okay to leave it on the piece when you fire it. So I don't know what the heck this is going to do, but hopefully I got like all of it off. And then look at this cutie. This is our bun. He's a little chocolate Dutch, and I think it's gonna be really cute once we get this fired. There's a little pink nose, but it's a little bit hard to see right now. And this chocolate is going to be like pretty, like actually like milk chocolate colored. It's a little bit light right now, but I'm really excited to see how this turns out. And then this one is pretty much done. I have to like maybe like fix up these like squares and stuff. It's supposed to be like a gingham pattern, but I feel like I should have done like, I don't know. I was debating doing like 4 sections, but then I don't know. But this is what I ended up doing. I think it's pretty cute. And then the inside is just going to be like a clear glaze. Well, clear glaze is just going to go all over it, but I need to kind of like fix it up a little bit. Just kind of sponge some of the underglaze from the inside. And this is the last piece that I actually have done. This is just like it is the same as this, just a little bit bigger. This is in my personal collection, so I just wanted to have a version of it available like for people to buy if they wanted to. I do have another one that's bigger. I can't remember if it's still available in the shop or not, but that one's like maybe about like this big of a plate. So I don't know, I just really like this design, so I just made another one. And yeah, those are the ones that are actually done. So I'm going to move these somewhere else real quick. Yeah, oh my gosh, these took me forever to do. Which is kind of why I want to continue working on them in the live stream, just because I'm like, I really want to get this stuff done. I was hoping to be able to like take a batch to the studio to be glazed on Wednesday, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna hit that goal. But I mean, it doesn't actually matter when we take stuff over. I don't know. I just wanted to like set a goal. So we're going to work on this cute little dude that has, oh my gosh, that has been sitting for very long. I don't know how this goes on here. Does that look like it makes sense? No, not really. I feel like, does it go like this? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to figure it out before we start doing the underglazing. But this is what it looks like. It is, let me grab the other one. So I do have this one, but it is kind of just like in my personal collection. Because there's like kind of like a weird thing happening down here. where the underglaze is just kind of like not sticking down, and I don't know. I don't know, it's really cute too. But this is basically what it's going to look like, except it has a strawberry on top. Just set that off to the side. And let me grab my little notes that I have off to the side. Okay. So I have all of these little note cards that say like first coat done, second coat done, just to like help me remember what is going on here. Because I typically have like multiple projects going at the same time, and it can be really confusing to remember like how many coats have been done. I typically do 5 underglaze coats, which is a lot more than most people do. Most people will do 2 or 3, I think. What's the bottle say? This bottle doesn't say anything. The Mako one. I typically do 5, unless it's like I feel like it's on there pretty thick, then I'll do like maybe 4 coats. I have a little cup of water. We're going to be using Mako Fundamentals Peach for the gingham. Okay, so let's figure out. I don't know where this is it supposed to go like that? Let me think. Let me just move this around. No, because this one doesn't line up. I feel like the strawberry goes off, like, I feel like it's off to the side, kind of. Okay, and I think these lines are, yeah, these lines are matching up. Okay, so it goes like this. I don't know if there's like a better way to like somehow mark like how these are supposed to go on here. Because this one gets rotated a lot, and then I'm like, how does it go on there? Okay. Let me see. Let me grab like, I don't know. Maybe I'll get like this one, this brush. For underglazing, you don't have to have any kind of special brush or anything. Let me see. How can we set this up so that I can see it, but you guys can see it also? Okay. I think that's all right. And then, I need to like maybe add some water in here at some point. I don't really, let's see like how thick it is. I have to see by like putting it on here. And then I have some markings on here for like which one should have color. So P is just like pink. And if you wanted, you could maybe, like if you really wanted, you could maybe use the wax off. But I did find yesterday that the that it kind of needs like, it can't be like fully enclosed. It needs like a patch kind of somewhere next to it where it doesn't have anything like on top of it, so that it's easier for you to like grab. I literally used it twice, so I don't like completely know the best ways to use it, but just saying. Oh, also this, both of these, the top and the actual container have wax on it. So there should be a little bit of a resist here. It's really hard to see, but I know that this piece has been sitting around for a while, and I can kind of see like the faintness of it, but you probably can't see it on the screen. Okay. And I just kind of like to go on like, do like about half or so of each line, and then I'll just kind of turn it around and do the other half. It's just like easier for me to get like a nice straight line by doing this. You could definitely use like some kind of like tape to get like straight lines, but I don't know. I kind of like the slight wobble to it, like on here. I mean, I don't want it to be like too wobbly, but I do like a slight wobble, because you can tell it was like handmade and just kind of, I don't know, it has this kind of like little cutesy kind of look to it. Oh, you know what? I don't think I updated my work Slack status. Let me just do that real quick. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I just need to tell people that I'm not available. Okay. Perfect. Sorry. Okay. I usually do that before we get on the stream, but I don't know. I'm just like... Mondays, am I right? Okay, so this takes like a long time to do. So get ready. Get ready for major excitement. Okay, and let me do this bottom part. Do 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 do. I wonder if anybody saw the eclipse that happened. I think it's done. I don't know what. I'm over here in Oregon, and it just did not look like the place to watch the eclipse. Like, I think it was kind of like marked as one of the worst like places to view it from. And also, like, it's been cloudy like all morning, so I don't think that it could have been seen. I don't know. People say animals do weird things, like the birds and stuff. I have no idea if they're doing anything. I'm over here trying to work. I'm working today, so I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what is going on outside. But some of my coworkers are just like in all kinds of like different areas and stuff, so they're posting some cool pictures. I do like what it does with like the shadows and stuff. It like I saw that in the last eclipse in 2017. I didn't actually like fully participate like everybody else, as like in the car, and we're driving like back home from my sister's house. But I don't know. I think like you could see like what it was doing to like the shadows, and that, I don't know, at least was like really cool. Okay, I'm trying to stay within the lines, but like half of these, because it's going to be gingham, are going to be just covered up anyway. And then whatever is just kind of maybe a little bit sloppy, I can just kind of like go in, put some water on a clean brush and just kind of like get rid of it that way. You can also like use a sponge, but I feel like with this kind of intricate piece, like I would probably use the brush. I think I might grab a smaller brush to do some of these like more detailed spots. What have I, oh, I've been using this one. Okay, cool. We have 2 lines down, and it's only been 30 minutes. Or wait, no, we did all the other stuff earlier in the video. Don't mind me. Do. Maybe I should just like sing for you guys the whole stream. I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about. Just a reminder, I do have a little banner up to remind you guys, but I am going to cancel the stream tomorrow because I'm not going to be working tomorrow. I just like took like the day off because I need to like some like rest from work because it was really crazy for a little while. But yeah, I think we're gonna go like the water park. So we're probably gonna be at the water park while I'm like normally scheduled to stream. So I did cancel that one. And then next week on the 18th, that is Thursday, I'm going to be canceling that stream. Otherwise, we should have a normal stream schedule. I don't know what we're going to do in the stream when I come back on Wednesday. If I have any of these things that are like, I don't know, either bisque pieces that have like the design planned out, or maybe even glazing, just like doing clear coat glazing or something. We could do that. I don't want to promise anything. But it's a possibility. I also have, I think it was like on Friday, we started this little toast dish. I did not work on it over the weekend. I had only did underglazing for just like hours and hours and hours over the weekend. So we could work on the toast dish. That's possible. I don't know. I think I'll just see what I'm feeling. I don't know. I just feel like, because I've worked on the underglazing for like so long, I feel like I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like I was productive, but we really only have like, was six, was kind of 7 pieces done. Well, I don't know. I mean, they're underglazed. They're not, they still need to be glazed. And then, like, and then I have to, like, kind of, like, wipe the bottoms and stuff. It's not really, like, done. But, I mean, 7's not bad. But, I don't know. It also doesn't feel like a lot either. For, like, the amount of time that I, like, sat and, like, worked on these, I feel like they've been sitting for, like, so long. But, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna put, like, 5 coats on them like me, it definitely takes, like, so much longer. Especially because, like, once you put, like, the more coats you put on it, the longer it takes to dry on the piece. So you just kind of, like, have to, like, sit and wait for them to dry, which takes up, like, a certain amount of time. Okay. Let me try to maneuver this spot over here. Even if we touch the strawberry, it's going to be okay, because that's why I'm going to save it for last, because if we did touch it with the pink, I'm going to be putting red on it later, and that should cover anything. Especially doing, like, 5 coats. It should be opaque. Whereas, like, when you only do, like, a couple coats of underglaze, it's very, like, I don't know what the word is, translucent or transparent, one of those. I forgot what the difference was, but here's my test tile to show you. So, like, they recommend 3 coats, which isn't bad, but I feel like the orange is pretty, like, you can see in the orange one, I feel like there's a bit more, like, opacity happening. It's not perfect, but I feel like there's, like, a good amount more when you do a few more coats. Especially, like, looking at this pink one. What was that? I don't know. Twitch, like, gave me some notification. I don't know what, because I can't see. But this is why I do, like, 5 coats. There's just, like, a very slight difference between these, but I don't know. I feel like it's worth it because I'm kind of getting the results that I like from it. I don't like, definitely, like, this one looks really bad. So does this one. I don't know. It's just kind of like, I'm just, like, a little bit picky about it. Okay, so let's focus real hard and try not to touch the strawberry too much. But I do want to get the color up over here, like, into this area. Okay, and now it kind of like, I don't really have it drawn out where it's kind of like going way over here. Okay, I think that maybe that's okay. Let me just see, where does this go? No, we have it backwards. Okay. Right. Yeah, does it? Yeah, it goes like that. Okay. Oh, we got some new viewers. Hello. Hi, we're underglazing. We're gonna do like, it's basically going to look like this little jar here, except this one has a little strawberry on top. And this one's like in my personal collection, because it has a few issues with it. I didn't really want to put it up in the shop. So I have this one. That one over there, it was supposed to have a strawberry on top, I'm pretty sure. But I think, I don't know. I made it a while ago. I think it might have cracked and the strawberry fell off or something. I think that is what happened to it. But then when I made this one afterwards, I was able to put the strawberry on it and get it to work. Hopefully this doesn't have any issues. I don't know why that one, kind of like near the bottom, the underglaze is kind of like peeling up away from the clay. I think, I'm not entirely sure, because there are a lot of things that like could have gone wrong possibly. But I think it's because so on the bottom of this stripe here, that's unglazed. And I put some wax on. That's the purple one. I put that there. And then I would have put the underglaze on top of it. It's not really supposed to... Like, it's like the wax on is supposed to kind of like not let like underglaze or glaze go there, but it might. And I think that little spot there had some wax that didn't end up getting wiped off. Because you are supposed to like still kind of like go back and wipe it before you put it in the kiln. And I think I just kind of like missed that spot. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that makes the most sense as to why it's kind of like peeling off of the clay. Let me like touch up over here real quick. Okay. I'm so hungry. I need to get something for lunch, but I don't know what. You know, this brush really doesn't look like it would do very much, but the amount of underglaze we can grab with it is quite a bit. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but you don't really need any special brushes for underglazing or glazing. Not like, and by that I mean like painter's brushes. So if you go to like an art or craft store, the painter's brushes will have different grades and stuff. And that's kind of like what I mean. I've been to so the ceramic store that we have here has some, it does have some Mako brushes, like the ones that I've particularly purchased are these like fan brushes. This one is a Mako Soft Fan 4, size 4. And I do feel like this is different than a normal like painter's brush that you get at the art store. I just feel like it is like a bit thicker, like it has more bristles, and it does like scoop up like underglaze or glaze really well. But otherwise, I don't really feel like, as far as I can tell, I don't feel like you need to buy like those super high quality painter's brushes for doing ceramic things. Because they're, I don't know, you're kind of doing like a different thing with them. And they're really like, those artist ones are really specific to like catering to paint and like a certain type of paint. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like you need like the watercolor brushes for doing ceramics, but then it's like, it's not quite that watery though. I mean, it's kind of watery, but I don't know. It's kind of not at the same time. So I don't feel like it really matters. Like, a lot of the brushes I have here are just like cheapo ones that you can get in bulk. It's like, I don't know, 15 brushes for like, I don't know, $5 or something. And I don't think there's anything wrong with getting those kinds for doing ceramics. If you were doing like, I don't know, maybe something super specific, maybe it would be worth it. Like, doing like, I don't know, like washes maybe, or like that kind of a thing where you have the little like powdered stuff that you mix with water. And it was like super watery. I could see where like an actual like watercolor brush would maybe be suitable for that, because the good quality watercolor brushes will hold more like water and paint in them than the cheaper ones, especially if they're made out of real animal fur, like I don't know, like squirrel. They really do hold a lot more in the brush than like synthetic ones. But I don't know. I think it kind of depends on like what you're doing. Okay, and let's just get this little dude down here. I think we'll dot it with the bigger brush and then just do the smaller brush in the very like detailed spots. By the way, if you don't know, I did the design in pencil, and I don't know if it's kind of like a good thing to do, but I typically will like run it under some water for a little bit. A lot of my pieces I don't get to right away, so you definitely want to get any dust off of them before you start working on them. And then it does get a little bit of that charcoal layer off of the piece. I don't know if that's like particularly a good thing to do. I don't think it definitely doesn't like make it worse. Because, like, even though I run this under water, I can still see where the pencil marks are. Like, it's very clear up here, too. Like, those ones are really dark, and it has been, like, underwater. So, but I don't know. I feel like it maybe is a good thing to do. But yeah, it's really helpful for just like laying out your design before you put it down. And it should all burn away. I'm not entirely sure why, but I did have a piece that I think I put the pencil on top of glaze and then put glaze on top of that, and it didn't completely burn away. And I don't know why, but I think I think it's just maybe recommended to put it on like directly on the bisque. I don't know. But I did kind of like have a little bit of issue with that. Okay. So, let's see. We're going to have this over here. We have first coat done. I think sometimes I will do both stripe directions for the first coat, but I don't want to get confused. So we're not going to do the horizontal right now. I think if we just did this one for now, I feel like that's best. I don't know. We can just kind of like let that sit while I review what we should do. I have a little toast dish that we could work on. Should we work on the toast? Definitely have to get the... This is dust. It has all these like speckles on it. I don't know what that is. Apparently it's not dust. So I think I just wanted to do like a jam. Let me grab my sketchbook. Let me see if there's anything in here. Oh, we only have like a few minutes. So maybe we can just like sketch that out. Oh, I do want to do like maybe like an outline for the crust. And then we're gonna have kind of like a squiggle for like the jelly. Where's my pencil? Okay. So we're going to let me think. I think, okay, so if you kind of look at this, you can see that it's not rounded. It's kind of like a little plateau here. I think we'll just cover that with kind of like that darker brown for like a crust. And then I don't really feel the need to like draw that out because it's like pretty defined on here. Let me see, for the jelly, maybe like, I kind of like what I put in my sketchbook. My sketchbook has like, it's like strawberry jelly with little strawberry chunks in it. I don't know if I mean, it's not very realistic. I don't know how realistic I want to make it. Sorry, I really like the shape that I have in my sketchbook, and I'm trying really hard to like look over at it, but like continue to like sketch at the same time. I don't know. I think maybe I think it looks kind of small. I think we should make it a little bit bigger. There's so many things that you could do with this little like toast dish though. Like you could do like a little egg on the toast, or if you really want to go for it, like a avocado toast. I bet like an avocado on sourdough would be really good. Let me see, this one's like a bit larger, and then all right, maybe like this. Okay, maybe I'll bring this up a little bit more. Okay. Let me just like, I want to erase a little bit, but I don't want the eraser marks to go anywhere like on here, and like get into anything. Let's see. Just like this. Okay, I think I kind of like that. What we have? Oh, we have like two. Oh, we only have like a few minutes left. Like 2 minutes, kind of. Okay. What are we gonna do in 2 minutes? I'm just gonna put this over here. Here's my little sketch though. So I don't think I'm gonna do like these like slices of strawberries. I don't know. I'm not sure if that would be realistic. Not really. I think we're just gonna do like the jam. And I don't know, maybe I could kind of do some kind of like little, I feel like strawberry jam isn't just like straight up like one color. Like, I don't know, I kind of feel like there's like something else in there, like the seeds or something. I don't know, I can't quite think of it right now. I don't buy jam very much. And then we're gonna do like the little ring around it for the crust. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to like mix up like a ratio of my like brown underglaze and then some white to like try and lighten it a little bit. So that's why we can't really just like start on that quite yet. But yeah, so that is well, that's our stream for today. We literally got like a few stripes on here. And that's it. It's fine. I'm glad we worked on it, and I also did like spend a bit of time like showing you guys what I bought and all that. So yeah, and then let me just kind of like move this over. Basically, if you want to know, I have mentioned this before. So my brushes have, so for one thing, anything that's like coming into contact with your underglazes or glaze should not be something that you use for food. So this little cup here is specific to my ceramic stuff. Got it at some, I don't know, art supply store or something. So it is specifically for handling like the glazes, underglazes. You wouldn't want to really be putting these kind of things on like a plate that you would eat off of, something like that. Because it could kind of, I don't know. It's just like not really something you should be doing. So we got like pretty much a lot of the underglaze out of here. I just kind of like hit the bottom of it, and it kind of releases a lot of the underglaze that's in it. Same thing for cleaning the brushes with glaze on them. Whoops. You always want to, so I have a little paper towel here to just kind of like tap them a little bit drier. And then you always want to dry your brushes horizontally. You don't want to put them like this in a cup because it is going to, the water is going to seep down into this. I forgot what that's called, this thing. And then it's going to, the water is going to come in contact with the glue that's holding the bristles together, and then your bristles will fall out. So you always want to dry your brushes horizontally, just like this, on the table. And then when they're dry, you can like put them in their cup or wherever you put them. And then once this has like a good amount of like underglaze, glaze, whatever in it, I have a bucket off to the side that I dump this in. And then because you don't really want to be putting very much underglaze or glaze into your sink, because that's going to go into like wherever, like your local ecosystem kind of a thing. And you don't really want to be putting those kinds of like chemicals into your area's water system, and it could like, I don't know, like affect the fish and stuff. It's just not very good to do. So I put all of this into a bucket, and then you can just kind of like dispose of the bucket contents in different ways. There's a YouTube video called like Water Systems by Pottery to the People where you can get more details on that. I've also mentioned this in other live streams, but I have to go. So, but just so you know what is going to happen with this little cup here later on. And yeah, well, I'm glad you guys could just like catch a little glance into how I do underglazing. And yeah, well, I am going to, tomorrow's stream is canceled, but I'll see you guys on Wednesday, April 10th. Thank you so much for joining. Be sure to follow along so you know when I come online for streams, and so you don't miss any videos. Most streams are Monday through Friday, from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time, unless something comes up. I will put a banner up on the Twitch channel. And then all of the videos will be uploaded to YouTube at Callie & Co. And there you can find a whole dedicated playlist to the videos. And there's a few other things on there too, like a few ceramic tutorials, small handmade business topics, and some videos that are just kind of like general for like any artist to check out. And yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining and watching. Be sure to either follow along or subscribe wherever you're watching. Give the video a thumbs up. And I will catch you guys on Wednesday. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.